Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. Let's get started on today's reading right away. Happy Sunday to all. All right, let's see what uplifting, hopefully, messages Spirit has for us today. Okay, so we have this movement from one, I want to say like a, yeah, they're showing you looking very stuck and going through a lot of conflict for my Aquas. All right, but then we have the card of Spirit in the middle, looking over, watching over us with a message that you are moving into a new timeline, moving into a new era of happiness and value. You will be valued like you never thought. You know, it's going to be so intense the way you and I are going to be valued in this new scenario, this new era, this new life, that it's just going to feel so different. It's just going to feel very different. Okay, some of you may feel undeserving of this beautiful way that you're going to be valued because you've never felt that way before. Okay, for some of you in the beginning stages, it might be a little uncomfortable because you are going to be made a big deal of, okay? Because don't forget, we have Spirit in the mix. It's not just about us. And when I tell you guys that we are all one consciousness, I hope you understand what that means. It means that we are all kind of the same and we are connected. Our minds are literally our consciousness inside of our minds are connected in such a way, and you're probably seeing it happen now. I'm going to explain things to you very quickly, and if this is happening, I want you to give me a thumbs up in the comment section. All right, so this is a perfect way to explain that we're all one consciousness. All right, is this happening to you lately where you think of a friend and boom, as you're saying their name, they're texting you or calling you or showing up? You know, you might be somewhere in a mall or having dinner and you say a person's name and boom, all of a sudden you look up and they're there. Really craziness like this, it's not really crazy, but it feels crazy, right? Pay attention to this. This is not coincidence, guys, okay? This is your gifts coming online. So when you're feeling these things, you know, don't just push it off like it's a coincidence. Pay attention. All right, I'm seeing that you're looking the other way, and looking away from your gifts is going to not put you in the best scenario, where as if you are, see, you're not, a lot of you aren't paying attention because you don't believe you have these gifts. Okay, I'm starting to stutter. I don't know what's happening to me. My mind is going to the wayside. All right, but yeah, this energy has me all over the place, guys. I just want to be honest and tell you it's been really difficult for me to do readings lately. That's why I'm skipping days here and there. So please be patient and with me, and gentle as I am, gentle, loving, and patient with all of you. Okay, but the cards are saying get ready for this victory once again. Okay, there's going to be some huge opportunity or multiple opportunities bringing in victories for you guys, and you have the victory card to the left and you have the justice card to the right. So this is extremely powerful, guys. All right, I just want to point this out. So this is, you know, those of you who are looking away, you're going to miss out on some really amazing things. Some of them will happen to you anyway, even though you're not consciously manifesting, you're not consciously paying attention to your intuitiveness, so you're not making the right decisions if you're not paying attention to your intuition, which, by the way, is a gut feeling. It's not a thought in your mind. Most of the time, it's a feeling. It's a knowing. That is your intuition, right? You're not paying attention, so you're going to miss out on a lot of this, if not, a lot. All right, I'm just going to say a lot. But you have a victory card coming in. All right, and we've been getting the victory card quite frequently in our readings. The world card is just like an opportunity so big, it could cover the entire world. So for some of you, this is creativity as well, getting into some things, listening to other people, and getting some type of spark of interest from them, things they're saying, and making it your own and creating things. Guys, you are leaders. Aquarius is a natural born leader, and you are also very intelligent, okay, and very creative. So those things combined set you apart from the rest, okay? Then they're talking about a justice. Now, when you have a justice card and a victory card in your layout, that is super powerful, okay? The things that are going to be created by my Aquariuses are going to bring in a lot of happiness, not just to you, because you will be gifted monetarily, but to others that are going to reap the rewards from these magnificent things that you guys are going to create. Somebody was commenting to me and sending me some emails a long time ago. If you're still watching, okay, you were doing something off the charts with plants, okay? There was a connection between the plants and the signs. If you are still with me, please send me another email, an update on what you're doing, because I'm very interested in your product and you and what is going on with that. That sounded amazing. But, many of you are going to be doing things that are going to be, totally amazing to others. You're going to amaze people. All right. So right here, I'm seeing some kind of decision that needs to be made, but someone's not making the decision because you're feeling stuck. All right. Now, I'm seeing a lot of masculine energy here, so I don't know exactly if this is family. All right. It looks like it might have something to do with money, but yeah, there needs to be this decision made, and you're not making it because you're stuck. And guys, if you have a situation like this, or any situation where you're stuck, this is a good time for me to tell you that you can get a reading from me. I do readings. You can see what my services are by clicking on the description below the video. Okay, there's a list of my services in there. All right, so this is about more defensiveness and upset. This is regarding somebody who's being judged right now. You feel like you're being judged unfairly, and whoever's judging you is really coming in hard on you. Okay, they are just yeah, you're feeling attacked. You're feeling attacked by this person. This is not, any like gentle criticism. This is out and out. Someone is judging you, and you're letting this get to you. You're really upset. All right. This is making you feel very defensive and very upset. Okay. Spirit is very clear on this. All right. So whoever I'm speaking to, this is what you need. Okay. This is what Spirit is requiring from you, is to start again, start over, make a fresh new start. All right. So you might want to disconnect with this person if it's a family member or a friend. And if it's a lover or a husband or a wife, they're suggesting heavily that you disconnect and start again. Start your life over again, or start fresh, start anew. All right, let's continue here. We have 7 of Pentacles. All right, so this is about somebody, I feel like you're working a lot. You might be working 2 jobs or just a lot of hours. And, you know, what you're doing is you're bumping up your bank account. Okay, so you're just like in this card, you're standing back and you're looking at your money. You know, it might be a slow go, but you're doing it. You're building up your bank account and you're very proud of that. And it feels good. It feels like you're building a new secure house, your security, in other words, right? So it's bringing in balance, but I'm also seeing that you and the person you're with feel this feeling of freedom right now, like you can finally breathe. So maybe you just caught up on your bills and you have a little extra, it looks like, okay? So you're both feeling much better, much lighter. All right, so let's continue. All right, I feel like with this, let me take a look at this for a quick sec, guys, because, all right, so wow. Somebody, there's an offer coming in for some of you. You're going to be helped, okay? You're needing help, and I'm seeing a group of people. This could be family members or just a group, a community, church perhaps. A group of people that have good news for you. They're going to come and tell you that they want to give you some kind of financial boost. They want to help you pay something, or they're gonna somehow help you out monetarily, it looks like. If this is you, comment below the video. This is very detailed, saying that this is going to be a change of luck for you, and it's going to feel like truly a blessing. And just so you know, it will be a blessing. It is a blessing. All right, this card portrays 4 angels in the 4 corners. It's also wealth and prosperity. In this particular layout, I want to say that this is going to be strictly a monetary blessing that is going to come in unexpectedly as well. And this is going to, for a time, make you feel so abundant, not just monetarily, but your soul, your heart is going to feel full that someone would do that for you. And you are going to feel grateful and happy that there are still good people in the world. Sometimes we need a reminder about that, right, guys? But in this case, we're moving into 5D, so those people we're thinking about, the nice people, we are the nice people, okay? So keep in mind to do kind things when you're out and about for others. It's very important. If you're someone who lays on your horn because somebody didn't, you know, peel out when the light turned green, you've grown very impatient, all right? Why don't you think about not doing that anymore and becoming kinder and gentler and more patient? That might be somebody's grandma in front of you, somebody's elderly grandpop, or, you know, it could be your grandmother or grandfather that somebody else is doing that to. Oh, we don't know, but let's try to be kinder, guys, because we are the lighthouses, right? You, Aquarius, are the lighthouse. So there's great expectations over you to be that for others, okay? Here we have this something you're wanting that you're getting clarity on now, all right? So this might not have been clear to you up until recently, and you, now that you know exactly what it is you want, okay, this is the card of want, guys, and this is you getting that clarity, that crystal clear clarity. So maybe there's been a period of time where you might be you might have been confused about what it is that was going to make you happy or what you really wanted. You might have been stuck, you know, between 2 paths or not really knowing which way to go on a certain decision. But now you're gaining this clarity, and it's coming in really fast. It might be coming to you through these vivid dreams, these or just thoughts in your mind, just popping into your mind randomly. But either way, you are able to manifest these things in with ease at this point and bring in whatever it is you're wanting. I do see this card is the card of want coming to fruition, Irvin. So So that's a little joke between me and somebody that watches my channel. All right. Well, this is you manifesting the things you're wanting. You're going to manifest these things in quite easily because of the timing with the planets that are aligned in a particular way right now. Okay, all these things going on, these special moons coming in, and you know, the energies from the sun, all of these things have meaning right now, and they are not just meaningful, but they are affecting us mentally and physically. All right, even the solar flares are affecting our DNA. Okay, so, and guys, speaking on this level, I want you to, if you're sick or you have a disease or you don't feel well, take your shoes and socks off and go outside and ground for 15 minutes a day. As long as you're on grass or something of the earth, okay, dirt, wood, natural wood. All right, this is going to be very helpful for those achy joints or illnesses, sicknesses. This is going to help your cells and, you know, put your frequency where it's supposed to be if it's been thrown off. All right, King of Pentacles next to the Emperor. All right, so I feel like this is father and son. All right, there is some differences here. There's something that happened. This has something to do with something you wanted maybe from your father, or something. This could be a father who's wanted something from their son and didn't get it. So this created some kind of a setback here. All right, I do feel something else. So there might be a child involved here. So yeah, there's a lot of focus on this child and some kind of heartache or setback. All right, and I'm seeing a father and son here. So I don't know quite what this means, but if you're watching and this is totally resonating, please let me know below the comments what that's about. Curious. Okay. All right, then we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a whole new beginning for Aquarius. Okay, something new coming in. It looks to be like something financial. Up until now, you've been holding on to your money very tightly, maybe feeling left out in the cold, and there might even be someone in your life who is stripping you of your money, like, you know, somebody you're with who's a spendthrift and keeps spending your money, and this is making you feel some kind of way because you're feeling, you know, money is not abundant right now. It's not coming to you. It's not in the flow just yet. So this could be leaving you with a feeling of a little bit of insecurity, and maybe you've spoken to this person and they're just, you know, they can't help themselves. I'm seeing some type of transitioning going on here with this new financial beginning. So again, this might mean something to somebody out there. And whatever it is, comment below the video if this is definitely resonating. And here I'm seeing a lot of there's confusion and a tower moment happening for someone out there in the workplace. Okay, this is fresh and this just happened, and it was totally unexpected. Okay, because you were very happy, you were making great money, everything was good, your family, you thought you were set up, and then this tower moment and confusion all around your happiness, right? So somebody burst your bubble. This happened in somebody's workplace. All right, and I see that you're moving toward maybe another job or a secondary job or some type of movement that's required regarding your money. Okay, let's continue. Ooh. All right, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I don't know exactly what this is about, but I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a feminine who needs to step up and come into your authentic self. your authenticity. In regards to a very toxic masculine in your life, I'm seeing a secondary masculine who's here for support, maybe knows what is going on with this masculine, and this person is very supportive over you. But this one here is being very toxic, or is very toxic, is creating this might be some kind of control issue, trying to control you or control where you go and what you're doing. And this is a scary scenario. This masculine over here is basically wanting to protect you in ways from this person. All right, so if this is you, please comment below the video. I know sometimes the things that I'm letting out there, it's difficult for people to comment because they're very sensitive issues. All right, and I don't expect you all to do so, but those of you who can, maybe this is something that happened in the past or just happened and it's over now. Maybe you can comment and say, yes, this is my situation exactly. All right, something is ending that is bringing in a ton of happiness. All right, so I feel like whatever this is, it needed to end. This ending not just wasn't any old ending, it ended a mountain of sadness. Okay, and this, whatever this was that you were going through, this created some mental instability in you. Like you are totally exhausted from this experience or event. Okay, you finally realized how potent you are, and you are manifesting, or you already manifested, an end to this scenario. And I do see the sun is coming out for you. All right, the sun is just tons of elation and happiness and things starting to open up, doors, windows opening up, positive things coming in through those doors and windows for you. Okay, so a lot of positivity coming through, but it took this lesson that needed to be learned here in order for you to get to your rightful path. All right, guys, I'm going to end on this note, and kudos to you. All right, I hope that this reading resonates. I hope it finds you all healthy and happy, and you guys have a great rest of your weekend.